YouTube channel, which she created in 2007. Stirling performs a variety of music styles, from classical to pop and rock to electronic dance music. Aside from original work, her discography contains covers of songs by other musicians and various soundtracks. Her music video Crystallize finished as the 8th most watched video of 2012 on YouTube, and her cover version of Radioactive with Pentatonix won Response of the Year in the first YouTube Music Awards in 2013. Stirling achieved 1 million singles sold worldwide by August 2014. As of September 10, 2019, her Lindsey Stomp YouTube channel exceeded 12 million subscribers and over 3 billion total views. Lindsey Stirling, born September 21, 1986, is an American violinist, songwriter, and dancer. She presents choreographed violin performances in live and music videos found on her official. Stirling has been named in Forbes magazine's 30 Under 30 in Music, the class of 2015. Forbes notes her quarter-finalist position on America's Got Talent Season 5 in 2010, and number 2 position on the Billboard 200 for her second album Shatter Me in 2014, and her 11 million subscribers on YouTube. Stirling's eponymous debut album was a commercial success in Europe, selling 200,000 copies in Germany, winning a platinum certification. 3 additional certifications were given by Austria, Switzerland and Poland. The album was nominated for the 2014 Billboard Music Awards for Top Dance/Electronic Albums. Stirling's second album Shatter Me won Top Dance/Electronic Album at the 2015 Billboard Music Awards. Stirling is the middle child of 3 daughters of Stephen and Diane Stirling. Stirling describes her childhood as being raised in a modest household, and stated, "I would not trade my humble childhood years for anything else." Due to her family's financial limitations, her parents could only afford to find a violin teacher who would give her half lessons. Although they were told by instructors that a child isn't going to learn how to play in 15 minutes a week, her parents persisted, and at the age of 5 she began taking violin lessons. Living in Gilbert, Arizona, Stirling attended Greenfield Junior High, and at age 16, Stirling attended Mesquite High School and joined 4 friends in a rock band called Stomp on Melvin. As part of her experience with the group, Stirling wrote a solo violin rock song, and her performance helped her to win the state title of Arizona's Junior Miss and claim the Spirit Award in the America's Junior Miss Finals competition. Stirling was also a member of Charlie Jenkins' band for about a year. From a young age, Stirling had a fascination for dance and desired to take both dancing and violin lessons. In an interview with New Media Rockstars, she said, "Ever since I was a kid, I've always wished that I could dance, but my parents said, you can choose violin, or you can choose dance, but we can't afford both, and I chose violin. So this is kind of a fulfillment. It's funny to say, but this is something I've always wanted to do." In 2010, at the age of 23, Stirling was a quarter-finalist on Season 5 of America's Got Talent, where she was described as a hip-hop violinist. She impressed the judges on America's Got Talent, not only by mixing hip-hop, pop, and classical music on the violin, but by incorporating dancing with playing the violin, which she also does on her tours and official music videos. On a live chat, Stirling explained, "It is very unnatural to dance while playing the violin. I had to practice so hard to learn how to do it, but now it is part of my expression, and it comes naturally. I have to know a song perfectly before I can even begin to move. Once I know a song really well, I can then have fun dancing." Not only in her performances, but also with her music, dancing made a huge impact. "I love dance music, so I started with that and wrote Transcendence, Electric Daisy, and Spontaneous Me.
Allow me to explain myself, Lindsey. Look, I love you and your look, and the choreography was great. The whole thing was great. One problem, the violin. Because to do what you do, you've got to be a world-class violinist. Because if you don't, when you're moving around and being thrown around and still trying to play, you end up doing what you did, and that's missing loads of notes. And there were times in there when it was okay, and there were times when it sounded to me like a bunch of rats being strangled. Oh. Seriously, that bad.
Thank you.
You know, you're not untalented, but you're not good enough, I don't think, to get away with flying through the air and trying to play the violin at the same time. That's what I learned tonight.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Sharon Osbourne commented, "You need to be in a group. What you're doing is not enough to fill a theater in Vegas." In her blog, Stirling confided, "I was devastated at the results. It was painful and a bit humiliating, however, I had to relearn where it was that I drew my strength." Stirling decided to continue to embrace her unique style of performance, promoting herself on the internet. In a 2012 interview she remarked, "A lot of people have told me along the way that my style, and the music I do, is unmarketable. But the only reason I'm successful is because I have stayed true to myself." Shortly after her performance on America's Got Talent, cinematographer Devin Graham contacted her in hopes of collaborating on a YouTube video together. They agreed to shoot a music video for her song, Spontaneous Me. It was filmed the week of May 9, 2011. The video boosted Stirling's popularity, and she began making music videos for her YouTube channel regularly. Stirling's YouTube channel, Lindsey Stomp, which she created in 2007, and which is named after her first band Stomp on Melvin, is the main repository for her music videos. During 2011, the channel rapidly gained popularity, and has over 3 billion total views, and over 12 million subscribers, as of November 2018. Her music is featured on Pandora, Spotify, and Last.fm. On April 22, 2013, it was announced that Lady Gaga's manager, Troy Carter, signed a deal with Stirling after being impressed by her rise in the media. By looking at the numbers, automatically you could see this girl knew how to move the needle, and understood YouTube was a venue to engage fans both online and offline, Carter said. Stirling, who had previously refused to work with other management companies, explained her new deal with Carter. But with Atom Factory, they were up to date on current things and trying new stuff all the time, and I felt so creatively alive when I met with them. On January 9, 2015, Stirling was featured on the Forbes list 30 Under 30 as one of the few musicians featured in the top 30 of recognized celebrities under the age of 30. On the same day, Billboard announced that Shatter Me and Lindsey Stirling had reached the first and second position as the best-selling dance electronic albums in 2014. On February 7, 2015, Stirling performed at the Grammy Foundation's 17th annual Legacy Concert. A few days later, Stirling announced that public television would be airing her shows from London under the name Lindsey Stirling, live from London, starting in March. It was later noted that the shows would also air in the US. Stirling had announced in June 2015 that over the course of 2.5 years, she had completed an autobiography, The Only Pirate at the Party, published by Gallery Books. Co-authored by Brooke S. Passy, Stirling's sister, the book was released on January 12, 2016, and was listed at number 10 on the New York Times hardcover nonfiction bestseller list for January 31, 2016. The book's title owed its origin to Stirling's diagnosis of cross-dominance in the 2nd grade, for which an eye patch was prescribed. She was uncomfortable with the treatment until she began pretending she was a pirate. Stirling became intrigued by the pirate lifestyle and said, "Pirates don't take orders or ask permission. They do what they want. Allow me to clarify. If your mom asks you to do the dishes, do not pull out your pirate attitude. But if someone tells you you're not good enough, says your dreams are too lofty, or claims there is no room in showbiz for a dancing violinist, well then, by all means, pull out your eye patch, my friend, and take to the high seas." In 2018, she appeared on the track High Low, the third track of Evanescence's fourth studio album Synthesis, and toured with the band in the US during that summer. On December 15, 2018, as part of Ronald McDonald House Charities of Western New York's concert series, Stirling performed at Shea's Buffalo Theater. All proceeds from the show went to Buffalo Ronald McDonald House, and the Family Lounge, and Happy Will Card at John R. Oishii Children's Hospital. Stirling has publicly spoken about her battle with anorexia. She discovered her disorder while working for a treatment center for troubled girls. Stirling said in an interview with Good Morning America that her song Shatter Me was actually my story of overcoming my eating disorder. 145. The cover art of the album is a reference to her struggle, which showcases a seemingly perfect-looking ballerina standing in the middle of a cracked glass globe.